Hey guys, how you doing? All right, so I just want to give you a update as to what's going on with my channel. I know a lot of guys are probably asking, hey, what's up with all the documentaries and all that? And I've been doing some updating and some cleaning on YouTube, on my website, and on Facebook. You'll probably notice a couple different things as far as the icon or my logo, and that was just because the logo, I had to create one of those little I guess thumbprint logos, the small ones. The original logos I have are way too big, and I need to create something a little smaller, and it just has my text logo in there. It's not a big deal. It'd probably just be in black and white. So if you see that, that's exactly what it is. It's just my logo in a different text format. Also, I've been switching up on creating playlists. All right, I'm not. I can definitely do technical stuff. I'm not afraid of it. I actually like doing it, and I used to do it back in the day. But it's a pain in the neck, especially when you have a lot of videos. So the documentaries, what I've been trying to do was to create an atmosphere of learning. And anybody that has watched my YouTube videos for a long time understand that it's not always just going to be about grinding steel. It's going to be videos like this. It's going to be educational videos, and I'm sharing what I'm learning. Okay, so if you have any misconceptions of me trying to steal other people's videos and put them on my page, that's not what I'm doing. What I'm doing is I'm sharing videos of other craftsmen because I'm learning from it, and what I learn I like to pass on to others. Now, most of the documentaries none of the documentaries I created. I didn't create any of those, and I try to put a little insert at the bottom of where I got it from, or explain what the video is going to be. And most of them are like from Nova or History Channel, and it's going to be about knife or sword related stuff, such as katanas, or one was the Viking sword, which I found and I thought it was excellent. And I'm going to try to find a couple of those, and when I find them, I'll download them and I'll put them on the documentaries playlist. All right, that's if you want to watch it. And what I've been doing is separating a lot of those playlists. All right, so you're going to see stuff on there just specifically on my knife making. Then you're going to see the documentaries, obviously. Then there's one where the Last Ditch 2, how I make it from start to scratch. So you're going to see a whole bunch of different stuff up there. You're also going to see a little bit of product review. As you can see over here on my left, there's a couple blades right there. I also have like some first aid kits and some leather gear that I have personally purchased myself. I think that in order to make my channel grow, I would like to incorporate other products of work. Specifically anything that's, field craft, bushcraft. I'm not going to do gun reviews because, quite honestly, it's a pain in the ass to have guns, buy guns, use guns here where I live. But as far as gear, knives, machetes, swords, first aid kits, backpacks, bug out kits, I'm not going to get extensive to where I used to be before on my other channel when I was the City Survivalist channel. I'm not going to get that extensive. But gear that's important to this genre of knife making. Okay, most folks that go out into the field, they don't go with just a knife. They go with a pack or a possibles bag or some type of satchel. Okay, so I have a couple of those that when I go out to the field, that's what I carry, and it might be interesting to other folks and to see how I carry my gear. Okay. The last thing I want to talk about is probably the knives over here to the right. I want to give you a really good quick update on what's going on here. Alright, so as you guys know, this is the Master Chief, this is the Jungle Fighter, this is the Huntsman, and these are the new two that I'm working on. I'll get into that in a second, but I only have I think 8 Master Chiefs left. Okay, the Master Chief has been pretty much my flagship, and I've been selling these a lot. All right, they're not overly expensive. It's a 1095 blade. It's a great knife, and I'm so happy that they're selling because they're great pieces of like a field knife, trail knife, that type of thing. And what I might do is possibly revisit this Master Chief. I want to change a little bit of designs, but while I'm doing that, I'm not getting rid of the Master Chief. I'm going to change it to change it up just a little bit, and I'm going to reach out to a couple bushcraft folks and a couple you know, people that have a lot more field time and experience, and I'm going to change it around. However, while that's happening, after those 8 sell out, I'm not going to have any more for a while, okay? Because as anybody knows, I do have to purchase more steel, send them a new design, etc., and then get them, make them, and heat treat them, and all that other stuff. So it is a lot of work, and it's a lot of money. So if you don't have a Master Chief and you want one, I highly suggest you purchase it right away. I'm not changing any of the prices. The prices have been the same because, again, it might be a while before I have them up and running the way that I think they should be. But that's a great knife. I love that knife. This one, however, this is the Jungle Fighter. These are all blued, by the way. The Jungle Fighter will be discontinued. Okay, I'm not going to be making any more Jungle Fighters. I only have, I think, 1 or 2 left. So if you want a Jungle Fighter knife, please go get it. Go up to the website and purchase. And the reason is because I now have the 1.7. Okay, the 1.7 is a beast. And this knife, although it was an offshoot, was an excellent knife, but I don't want to carry too many large line knives. Specifically because they take up a lot of space. They take very long to make, and although it's a great knife, it's 1095. It can be carbon steel. It's blued. I'm trying to work it where I have a very decent selection, but not too many, because having too many knives, too many selections, it just gets it becomes a lot of work for someone that, you know, does this as a one-person shop. All right. The Huntsman, don't worry about the Huntsman. They're not going anywhere. However, the next batch of Huntsman that I have, they're going to be in D2. Okay, I don't know if that's something that you like or you don't like, but I created a couple of these that are in D2. I think about a dozen or so, but I do have a couple of these left. Alright, so if you're interested in the Huntsman, those are 1095 high carbon steel. Once those run out, I will run into the D2 batch and I will announce it to make sure everybody knows that that's D2 steel. D2 steel has a better anti-rust corrosion metallurgy, so it's excellent blade. As far as this year, now a lot of people know that I rolled out the Wingman. Alright, this is a specialty Wingman. Okay, but most of them will have black handles, G10, micarta, whatever. Looks like this is a blade blank, and I have the 1.7. So these 2 knives right here are the ones that are going to be rolled out for 2014. Over here, this is the Mark I Scout. This is what I consider my bushcraft knife. It is 154 cm. This came out last year. It's an excellent blade, especially if you're looking for a stainless steel bushcraft knife. I know that's almost an oxymoron, but it was requested by folks. People were asking for a stainless steel blade, and I usually do a lot of high carbon steel stuff. So I created that. Someone from YouTube had sent me the design. I liked the design and we went with that. So that's what I have. I have plenty of those if you're looking for a stainless steel. Also, the Wingman is stainless steel. Also, it's 154 cm. So if you're looking for stainless, that's what I got. As far as next year goes, okay, next year, as you can see over here, hold on, let me pull this up a little bit. All right, next year is where I'm going to be rolling out my axe and my new combat knife. Okay, I don't want to roll out too many things at once because, like I said, I have a lot of blades that are coming down, and I have new designs in my head that I'm trying to get out, and it gets to be very expensive. And if the blades don't sell right away, I get to hold on to a lot of steel, and I don't like to hold on to a lot of steel. So you'll be seeing a couple things move in and out of the product line within this year or next year. Like I said before, the this knife is going to go away. This has to get redone, and then I'll have different steel type options. This one you probably have seen or have heard of. This is called the Turk for now. I'm calling it the Turk. It is the tactical unit response knife. Okay, it's made of D2. It's a 1/4 of an inch thick, and this is going to be my military combat knife. It is a pretty decent size. I believe that's a 5-inch blade. There will be handle scales on there, and back here will be sort of like a chisel, and then this will be some type of saber grind. Alright, so really nice knife. Again, I don't want to get too far ahead of myself. That's why I'm just holding off. Most of you guys know the Seth. This is the axe that I made 2 years ago, and it's made out of S7 steel. It's supposed to be a breaching axe, something that you can use for tactical reasons. So now you can understand why I have a tactical knife and tactical axe that I want to roll out at the same time. Also understand that I only have 8 of these sets, and I want to make more. I don't want to just have 8, sell them out, and then have to wait on steel. So what I'm going to do is, before next year, I'm going to produce more of these. This way, when they do go up for sale, I will have that option available to a lot more folks. So stay tuned for that. And again, this was just a one-off type of knife that I had the New Jersey Steel Baron Pete over there create for me. It is a sort of a design that I'm looking for as far as the new Master Chief goes. The new Master Chief will probably, maybe I'll call it something else, but I'm looking more for a thinner trail knife, okay, if you will, and I will be calling it something completely different, maybe, I'm not sure. Sometimes, you just have to let things go. Master Chief is a great seller. It's a great knife, and it pretty much started all of this. All right, so it's an excellent blade. But again, that's what also adds to the value. If you do not have one, and I sold it to you, and now they're no longer there, they can go up on the secondary market. So that's just the way it kind of goes. All right, so but that's pretty much it, guys. I did do a lot of upgrades, and I hope you enjoyed all the documentaries. I do have a lot of customer blades that need to go out, which I will be working on today, so stay tuned for that. I have to make some sheets. There's just so much going on right now, but it's great. I'm very happy to be making knives and showing everybody. And like I always said, the knowledge is free, but the knives are not. So thank you. Go up to 3riverblades.com. See you soon.